Hi guys, I'm going to be talking about the decoding body regions. So we'll start with the frontal region. The frontal region is also called the frontal lobe. It's located at the front of the skull. Its name is because of the location it's at, and its location is in the anterior aspect of the cranial cavity. Next, you have the orbital, which is a Latin word. Orbit refers to bony socket, which that is what it is. It is the bony socket that the eye sits in. Next, you have the mental, which is your chin. It comes from the Latin word mentum. Next, you got the buccal, which is your cheek. It comes from the Latin word bucca. Next, you have the sternal. Your sternal is your chest. It's the middle of the thorax. Next, we got the axillary, which is also called the armpit. It comes from the Latin word auxiliaris. After that, we have the mammary. A lot of people may think mammary gland, but it's actually the mammary region. Latin mammary, the meaning in Latin comes from mama, which means breast. So the mammary region is actually part of the pectoral region. Next, you have the umbilicus, which is also classified as the navel. The navel is a major landmark that tells you where the four quadrants are located. Next, we have the brachial. So the brachial is in your upper arms. It has a name that is based on the relationships to the two parts of the axillary artery. Sends the signals through the shoulders and into the upper arms. After that, you have the antebrachial. The antebrachial is the forearm area. It has the Latin prefix ante, meaning before, and brachium, meaning arm. So therefore, you have the antebrachial. Next, you have the palmar, which comes from the Latin word palma, which means palm. After that, you have the inguinal, which means groin. The Latin inguinalis is the word. It means of the groin. The femoral is the thigh. That's also the area where the femur is located. Next, we have the patella, which is the kneecap. It comes from the Latin word meaning shallow pan or dish. After that, we have the curl, and the curl is between the knee and ankle. The Latin word for that is crualis. Next, you have the fibular. The fibular comes from a Latin word, bruch. So it means where the inner bone, the tibia, and the fibula come together, and they resemble an ancient brooch, or in our terms, it would be a pin. So after that, we have the tarsal. The tarsal is your ankle or your heel. It comes from the Latin word tarsalis, meaning of or pertaining to the ankle or instep. After that, we have the scapular, which is your shoulder blade. It comes from the Latin root scapulae, meaning spade or shovel. And then last but not least, we have the cervical, which is your neck. It comes from the Latin root cervix, which means neck. It's also the area where tissue narrows to a neck-like passage. Hence, you have the cervical spine.